Yes, hello guys, and welcome to another video today. Today we're going to be talking about how to be an agent or how to become an agent with no experience. How do you start and what do you do to climb the ladder? So I'm FIFA licensed agent, Gaucho Brian. So let's go. So normally we know always starting or being an agent is quite challenging, but also it's an enjoyable job for those who love football or for those who have been fan of involving in the beautiful games. There are lots of there are a lot of things in the game or in football that, or a lot of jobs that many people don't know. But if an agent job is one of those that if you actually quite do it well, you enjoy a lot. Let's give an example of what you do. You travel to matches, sit and watch. Let me say, sit at Real Madrid Bernabeu, the stadium, just to watch a player, or you travel to Barcelona to the new camp, or you travel to Manchester, or you travel anywhere as long as you make it as an agent. So it's one of those jobs that, for those who are sports fanatic or some who are really, really lovers of sport, you enjoy the job because it's what you do. That's why it's also hard to get into the job. So, but I'm going to give you step-by-step guide with no experience on how to start on or how to begin this journey. So first, to be an agent, understand the rule of football agent, of a football agent, understand the rule. So you have to know that an agent represents players and negotiate contract with clubs. That's your primary rule. So you're representing, so an agent, what do? You represent player, which means you have to have an agreement with the player. Then when that player is now like under you, you look for them deals to sign with club. So that's how it goes. First, you look for a player, and then you represent that player in front of a club. That's the general know-how. But I mean, that's just the general basics, but it goes more deeper than that. So let's look. Agent, they help players with transfer. Agent help players with transfer, sponsorship deals, and career planning. So what does this mean? It means if you're an agent and you have a player you're representing, you can help them get sponsorship deals with Adidas or Puma or whatsoever you may like, whether it's Nike. You can plan their careers so that when they finish, they can always invest into something, and you can help them negotiate their transfer deals. So that's clean and clear. And also, agent must always act at the best interest of the client while ensuring fair deals. So when a client signs with you, which is signed a representative agreement, which is maximum of 2 years, then before you can renew it, you are acting always in the best interest of that client. So that's I'll keep it brief. That's the first part. And the second thing, learn the FIFA regulations. If you're an agent and you want to represent players, you have to learn the FIFA regulation. FIFA requires agent to pass the FIFA football agent exam to get the license. So you have to pass an official exam that is being coordinated by FIFA before you can be a licensed agent. Before, it was always when a player is that good, his parents will represent him. A lot of people will represent the player, but it's no more this time. So you have to always be a licensed agent. You must pass the FIFA exam to be able to represent a player. So that is the only one way. Next, understand transfer rules, contract laws, and financial regulations. As an agent, no matter how the contact you have, if you don't understand transfer rules, what to do in a transfer, contract laws, financial regulations, you're always going to be in big problems. So you have to learn all those things. And those also, FIFA always provide guide from the study materials. Visit FIFA official website to find study materials and register and try to learn the details. So normally when you visit a FIFA website and you find the materials, always try to learn the details. What is the update? Try to learn what is update, because the materials keep updating regularly. So you have to always put yourself in a regular study manner. And the third thing we are going to say, build your football network. This is very important, or this is the most important, because you can have all the license on earth. If you don't have a network, then you can't do anything. So how do you start by a network? Attend local matches. Any player who became a top player mostly started from a team with an amateur team or whatsoever team, or whether, but they started from the place that no one knew them to becoming where someone has known them. So you starting to build your network from step to step. It's important that you start with those players, because since you are an unknown, someone like a Ronaldo is not going to give you ears because he wants the big agent. But you can start with someone who's very talented as a young Ronaldo, which you can find him out. Same like he was discovered by someone back in his days in Sporting Lisbon. So you can also start from from that level and start finding the next Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, or whosoever you may want to find. Start from there. That's going to help you because you're going to enjoy it and you are going to grow together. Okay, try to also visit tournaments, events, meet people, coaches, sporting directors, and just try to communicate with them. Do it genuinely. Don't just try to do it because you want to create content. Do it. Ask for what they do. I give an example. When you're going to watch a game, when the game finishes, you ask the coach, "You like this?" For example, you like this is play. Try to be engaged. Try to know actually what he's doing, because it's going to help you also when you are trying to scout a player or looking for a player for him. You have to build that trust. So, and one important thing I always say for most guys, the first day you meet someone, there's nothing for you to is don't don't say, or don't even say you have a player that you are selling, because that person is not going to look at you very well. You have to be more and more controlling with the way you network. You have to get to used to know, for example, what the team plays, what the team wants to do with the ball or off the ball. For example, what the right back wants to do with the ball or whatnot, the system. Then when you're getting used to the coach, then you at one point, then when you're trusted, you can propose that, okay, I have this right back. He has the same characteristics of what you demand from your right back. This is because you've had a conversation and trying to ask, what do you ask of this player? What do you ask of this player? This is going to make the coach know that, I was discussing with him about this. Maybe let's see what he has got. This is how you build your network. So, as I said, connect with sporting directors, scouts, and club officials also to gain this. And then that is in person. So I've given you 3 options to be your network. Attend matches. So try to leave your house and go. When you go there, you connect with coaches, also speak with them, and try to make the communication genuine. Don't just go because you're going for yourself. They say the most important thing in networking is provide value and everything will be fine. When someone knows this person is providing me value, what I mean by that is when you're also having a good conversation with with someone, they are seeing you like someone of interest. The relationship shouldn't be just one way. Then you're going to write the person is not going to respond. And to do this, when you're online, you can use LinkedIn. It's a professional platform. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, create one. That's very important. Instagram and all those places also are social that you can always use to start looking and trying to mingle around with the people. For when you mingle with the people that are in your network or that people you want to be like them, it's easy for you to grow because you can learn from what also they are doing. The next thing I'll say, develop negotiation and business skills. Learn how to negotiate contract and sponsorship deals. I said learn how to do that because it's very important. You can be a good person. I mean, you can be a good, you can have all the connection, but if you don't know how to go when you're in the negotiation room with the sporting director and whosoever who's trying to break down or you are trying to agree a deal, if you don't know how to negotiate, then that's a big problem. You have to learn also to negotiate. Yeah. And you have to negotiate always try to look for a better deal that can make your player play better. What I mean by is your player shouldn't be playing and struggling with finances because the agent didn't negotiate a better deal. Because the agent is saying that, okay, don't worry, after this deal, your next deal, we'll try to negotiate you a better contract. You have to always try to find a way that the player which is the most important person here, should always have a way that he can be comfortable in doing what he's doing. Next, understand salary, players, bonuses, image right, and release clauses. Try to read this also from the FIFA book, how release clauses function. All these things, when you understand this, how bonuses work, you are always going to gain valuable insight into all this, how football clubs try to negotiate when you know all these things into details. And then next you can do is take online courses on sport management, marketing, and contract law. That is very important. That is going to add your knowledge. If you contract law, sport management, and marketing, if you know these three things very well, it's going to help you also when you're sitting on that table to negotiate. And next, number 5, gain experience in sports management. To gain experience, you can always volunteer or intern with football clubs and academies or agencies. Try to, if you have way to volunteer to work under an agency, that's going to be good because you're going to learn your job as a volunteer by doing that job. That's going to be nice for you. You can work as a scout, an analyst, or a club a scout and analyst, just to analyze how things work, to learn from the people who have been doing it. Of course, you can, when you're an agent, you cannot work with a club already, because an agent, when you already have the license, you cannot work with a club because it doesn't work like that. But this, you can ask, you can learn this, your trade. And next, number 6, create an online presence. I repeat, create an online presence. Post football news. Try to post things like how you handle situations, all this kind of stuff. If it's, whether it's on YouTube or whatsoever, Instagram, whatever you have, so that when you're posting this, what it helps is that it helps you learn even more, because for you to post something, you have to go and do some research. And when you're doing research on certain things, you learn also about it. That helps you grow. And then you can also next find your first player. Start with young players, as I say, academic. Approach them in a lower division. Those people are always in a lower division. Of course, if you have chances of approaching someone in the highest level and the person accepts you, good and fine. But your chances are always going to come from those at the grassroots level who are also waiting to look for an agent. So it's going to be like a marriage made in heaven, because what I mean by that is he is looking for an agent, you are looking for a player. So if the player is more talented, why not? You can start building from that. Okay, after passing the exam, then you can start to go for attend local matches, do all these bits so that you can improve yourself. All these things I've told you, if you put them into practice, as I said, go to various clubs. I must insist on this. Go to various clubs to build your network, because network is very important. When you put all this into practice, it's going to leave you at a position where you have knowledge of the industry. So, yes, that was it for me giving you guys step-by-step guides on how to become an agent from no experience to more experience. So, try to leave a message always, and we will talk more. If you have something to ask, I'm going to respond to your messages. So take care. And if there's anything you want to share, always drop me a message. And also, the FIFA exam is coming up. I've already been sending, so for those who have written me, I've sent already information to you guys about you dropping your WhatsApp number. Most of you guys have written me by email. I've sent also information that you drop me a WhatsApp number. I'm going to put you guys into the group. I'm going to take you guys so that I can add you guys in the group in the future. We're starting beginning of April. Then I'm going to also tell you guys about the registration. But anyways, we're starting beginning of April. As I said, it's a 2-month course. The reason I put it 2 months is very long. Most people do it 1 or 2 days, but I want my aim is for you people to pass, because when you pass, it's going to give me joy. The first aim is for you guys to pass the exam. So I believe that in 2 months, if we study regularly every Tuesday, and then I give you guys something that you can go and do at home, when coming back, we talk about that topic, then we continue to the next topic, because there are many topics to cover. If we do this regularly, then I show you guys tips on how to pass the exam. There's no way when you get into the exam, within that 1 hour, you are not going to, you will face difficulties. I mean, so within that 1 hour, you're going to do a lot because of the knowledge you have learned and everything you have learned. So it's going to be somehow easy for you. But to do this, we have to put in the work. That's why I decided to say, okay, this exam, as I'm hosting it, let's make it 2 months. And in those 2 months, every Tuesdays, let's try to plan something that we handle the course very well and go deep, so that not only you are learning to pass the exam, but I want to also give you that you learn the materials, so that when you pass the exam, it will also be easy for you to go actually into the industry with this knowledge. So that was the idea. So anyways, if you have not sent me a message, send me an email through my send me an email on my email address saying that you wish to register for the exam, as the others have also been doing, and we will continue from there. As I said, we are starting 1st April, early April, yes, 1st April, and we'll start with a lot of those things. And the group also is going to help you guys, because you can network with each other, because everybody in that group is like an agent. Most of the reason why I'm saying the WhatsApp group, I'll create that, I'll put you guys all there, because most of you guys are agents. So when you network with each other, there will be agents, there will be people registering from Poland or whatsoever country they are. So when you network with each other, it's quite good, because you have ideas also with each other and try to share your ideas with each other. So okay guys, that's it, and I will be leaving you guys. Drop a message and we'll talk tomorrow again. So see you. I'm here every day between 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So see you guys. Take care and talk to you later. Bye. Cheers.